Greetings. Once again, this is Richard Taylor, and I am doing this video as a continuation of my public apology that I did last night to certain public officials. And I just want to play the video so it could be on record that I apologize to these individuals. If you have not watch previous videos or seen certain media social media posts, then you may not be aware of the situation, but I just felt the need to apologize. But I'm going to play my apology first of all, then I'm going to break down the how and the why that I did this apology, but also I'm going to play the comments of another individual who spoke after my apology. And it kind of sort of details some of the things that I've mentioned in previous videos. So let me play my public apology first off, and I'll play that right now. Now this is at the Goldsboro City Council meeting. Go in the public comment section. Good evening. First of all,
wait just a second.
And then reset his timer if you would, please.
And you see all 7 members of the council are present at this time. My name is Richard Taylor, and first of all, I want to thank each and every one of this new council. I know that you guys have been working tirelessly and endlessly to address some of the issues that you have inherited from previous administrations. So I do want to say thank you for what you are doing. Also, most importantly, I do want to personally and publicly apologize for any article, any contents of any article that has been deemed offensive, inflammatory, or derogatory, and also any commentary that I've made on such videos towards Mayor Pro Tem Brandy Matthews and also Charles Gaylor, Tim Salmon in his absence, and also the mother of Pro Tem Matthews. And I pray that you guys will forgive me so we can kind of move forward. Lastly, what you see here that I gave you is a copy of Article 5 a question that I
from the North
had.
Carolina General Assembly statutes, and of course
But
I know
I'm
this is a
playing this
fairly new council.
in regards to
So
the
something
comment
I've been noticing
that was
as I
made
come to
after
meetings
me.
is the mayor, when motions are moved upon, he votes. And I was under the impression that the mayor was not supposed to vote unless it was a case of a tie. So I looked up the North Carolina statutes, and the outline part you see is Statute 160A-69. The mayor shall preside at all council meetings, but shall have the right to vote only when there are equal members of negative votes and affirmative votes. In a city where the mayor is elected by the council from among its membership, and the city charter makes no provision as to the right of the mayor to vote, he shall have that right to vote as a council member on all matters before the council. So basically, I just want to make sure that we are operating in the statutes and mandates of the general statutes. Now, I don't know if Goldsboro has that provision in its charter for mayor to vote without breaking a tie. Don't know the Rogers rule of thumb or whatever it is, but I just want to make sure and bring that to attention, if there is something that I don't know. But I just want to make sure that we are operating in a manner that is correct. So, thank you. Thank you.
So that's the public and personal apology to Mayor Pro Tem Brandy Matthews and Mayor Gaylor, who was in one of the videos, and I even apologized to Tim Salmon in his absence, and I'm probably going to do a video about that later, and also the mother of Miss Matthews. Now, the reason, that I apologize was because I realized that the information that I shared, the article that I read, and the commentary that I made obviously hurt and offended, Miss Matthews. I think Mr. Gaylor, he never, kind of responded. He never talked about it or anything of that nature. But, because of my upbringing, because of my belief system, because of, my morals and values of righteousness, if I've offended anyone, it is my duty to make things right and to make amends for those things. And so that is the reason, I went back and forth with it. Once again, since the video and, since Miss Matthews' Facebook post, my phone has been kind of ringing off the hook, what is going on, this and that, or, why are they mad at you? All types of, different narratives. But, I had to do what I felt is right, for my own personal peace of mind. And that is what I did last night. And once again, that is what I will do here in this video. I sincerely apologize if any of the contents of my videos or my narratives or my commentaries once again offended or defamed anyone or any specifically, Miss Matthews, Mr. Gaylor, her mother, and Tim Salmon. Once again, I did not write those articles, but I did share them. So I take and assume culpability and responsibility for any effects that they may have had on others. And next is, the person or an individual. And, when I play this video, I'm pretty sure that you will all know who, they are. But I'm going to play this comment, and actually this was something, once again, I didn't come to the meeting for this. I came to a meeting for peace. But this was the person who spoke after me, almost in response to my apologies. But here we go. I'm going to play this one. And just listen to what this lady says.
Good evening, Council. Just when you think there's hope, you take 10 steps back. And the gentleman that just spoke took 10 steps back. In regards to the mayor being able to vote in order to break a tie, this is why you shouldn't speak on things that you don't know about. You would have known
obviously
when
shot
former Councilman Foster, that issue has already been addressed. And it seems like this is an ongoing issue for this new council. I would think you would be so busy with learning how to get comfortable in your seats, but you're gossiping. And that gossip has affected me. So what I'm here tonight to do is to address the gossip that was put out by either one of your council members or one of your employees. It's slanderous, it's disruptive, and it definitely doesn't move our city forward. Namely, I'm going to talk about how it pertains to Commissioner Antonio Williams. So it's nice that Mr. Taylor did apologize to you and to your mother, but he forgot Mr. Williams. Now, I was disheartened to learn that someone from this council
now you see me walking
went
out
and
of the
told
meeting
a
right
tabloid
there
paper
because
that
and
Mr.
I'm going to
Williams-
stop it right there because that's all I wanted to hear from that situation. And I'll address these comments because since these comments were made towards me, the reason that I did not apologize at that moment to Commissioner Williams, because Commissioner Williams was not there. He was not in the building. And, I'm not one to make apologies anyway in the first place. So, don't expect this too many more times. I'm just going to be honest with you. However, I'm not one to make phantom apologies in thin air. When I see Commissioner Williams, I will have that conversation with him as a man, so I don't, address people who are not in my presence, unless once again I'm doing a commentary such as this. And so that is an example of, once again, the ability or the inability, once again, to kind of move forward. I literally just apologized, trying to, once again, rectify the situation. And hear this, and if anyone doesn't know who this lady is, that is Commissioner Williams' girlfriend, who, once again felt the need to speak up for him, I guess, in his absence, when that meeting, that city council meeting, had nothing to do with him. If I want to go to the county commissioners meeting and apologize to Mr. Williams personally, then I will do that. But it is not beneficial to make a Phantom of the Opera, thin air apology to someone who is not in my presence. And so, as you see, once again, I walked out of the meeting, and I attempted to come back in, but as soon as I was walking in, a young lady pulled me out to the side, and she began to talk to me about, the situations at hand, and then when we talked, I tried to go back in. Then another gentleman, pulled me to the side, and we talked for about 20 or 30 minutes. So, and then, when I attempted to go back inside, two more young gentlemen from the Trey and Bone from the Johnny Darton Foundation. I hope to be working with those brothers soon, because they do a lot in the community. And we started talking about, certain things, and they watch my videos as well, and they are connected, with some of the same people who do or have a love for the community, such as myself. So by the time I had those 3 conversations and talked about a lot of different things, I was like, okay, the meeting's probably over right now. So I didn't get a chance to go back in, but I did want to, once again, personally speak to Miss Matthews in her presence and face to face, not a publicly or not publicly, but definitely personally, one-on-one. But I did not have the opportunity to do that. I'm pretty sure I will have the opportunity to do that in the future. And so once again, this is, I guess, my video apology, once again, for any information, content, or commentary that was deemed offensive or offended, Miss Matthews or her mother, or, and also any information that put the other council members in a place of duress or stress. Once again, everybody knows about this audit, and, information is coming out from all types of sources. Some of those sources, have not been confirmed. And once again, some of the information has not even been confirmed. So we don't know if the information in certain articles is true or not true. But hopefully we'll, see when those things come out. But, me wanting to be, as they call it, the bigger person, or, the one who is, trying to move forward. I think I've made my effort to, behind the scenes and, in front of the scenes, to show that, I'm not with all of that. I'm not, I've been through too much in life. I come from an era or a lifestyle that, when you have a problem with somebody, it's a problem. It's no talking. And so, I don't view, I don't view this as a problem. I don't view these things as a problem in this situation. And once again, many people don't view these things as a problem. I made several videos about several prominent people, and I didn't get a response from those people because evidently they felt like the videos did not merit a response. And so therefore, I've learned that, no video I'm gonna make is gonna be totally unoffensive. Like some people's gonna find something to get mad about in this video, but my goal for making this video was to show, my sincerity, and once again, move like it's a bright day. The sun is shining. The future is bright. My daughter got her learner's permit yesterday. You know what I mean? So life is too good to be engaging in these minor squabbles. When once again, as the individual said, there's a lot more that needs to be focused on. So once again, 919-587-7782. That's my number. If anybody wants to call, there's no reason to say that you can't get in touch with me, because my number once again is 919-587-7782. Peace and blessings.